Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Uh, Finally got set up, but we're just gonna be playing some chess today. Probably some terrible games, probably some funny ones. I'm just gonna get right into it. 10 minutes. I'll also play viewers if somebody wants to play me. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Danish game here. I want to play Danish. They capture, then we move here. Perfect. They capture, we move here. We're gonna pre-move it because if they don't take with bishop or pawn, there's no other move. Okay, perfect. They've fully accepted the gambit. Here we move knight. It's just theory at that point. We advance this. They're probably going to move here. We add some support to our knight. Then we can castle. Yep. Knight captures. It's the Copenhagen. Honestly, this knight isn't even pinned anymore. I don't remember the theory after this. That's as far as I got. I don't remember any more than that. I do feel like getting my knight out again, though, is pretty good. Now they just lose their knight because they hung that for some reason. We don't question it. We just take the free pieces. Okay. What is that flag? That's Iran. Okay. I probably should have known that, but that's what being American is, not knowing flags. We attack this and this. If they capture, terrible arrow, but if we capture, then perfect. I don't know why I drew this. That's totally a possibility, guys. I'm an absolute, like, thinker, you know? What does that actually attack, though? He's, like, putting pressure on that pawn, which is kind of weak, but still defended by my king, so, like, he's not going to get anything off on that. I could always just move, like, in theory, if I move here, okay, hold on, here, here, he probably moved bishop, but then no, there's, okay, wait, though. Do we go for it? I don't think there's a chance on that one, so we're just gonna passively move this rook. Oh, I just didn't even, like, think about that was hanging for some reason, you know? I know, I'm a complete genius, but, like, we attack that pawn, they're probably gonna move bishop to defend it. Then their rooks are connected. Okay, there it is. I was waiting. I was waiting for them to play it. That was the only move in the fucking position. What's good here? What's good here? We're just gonna make an escape square for our king. Very passive. They did the same thing. It's obnoxious for my plan, but you know, whatever. We could move here to add some pressure to that pawn. They probably, if they advance, then we just capture. So they can't advance that pawn either. They can't kick my queen. Hmm. Okay, wait. Sorry, I'm going through lines. This. Nah, they just reverse. What do I play here? I suppose this works. Text that, text that. Put some pressure on this pawn for a sacrifice later in the game, maybe. Sack here, move here. And then that's mate if they don't sack the queen. That's actually good. That's a good plan right there. It's a good, brilliant move, I think. If the game evaluates it as that. Okay, wait. Here, threatening mate. I'm still down time, so like, it's a bit of a problem. I'm so tempted to play a few things here, but like, here definitely doesn't work. Here works, I think. Yeah, here works because then if takes, then mate. Okay, that's good. That's good, I think. Yeah. Hmm. If they're trying to promote, they're barking up the wrong tree there. Because if I move here, then wait. So here, here, it would go here, 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 forced, here. Okay. We threaten mate now. Again. We're threatening mate in 2 for like the fucking 4th time in a row. Oh, this time he missed it. Can't capture with the pawn because it's pinned. Good game. Do we get the double exclam on that? Do we get the brilliant move on that? Wait, I didn't even sacrifice anything. What am I talking about? Do I get a double blue? I was thinking I sacked the knight for some reason. Whatever. We either play the Dutch or the hopefully the Stafford Gambit. Yeah, so we're gonna play Dutch. This kind of thing. Castles. This, that, there. Yeah, that kind of thing, you know? You know how it works. Or you don't, and you should learn because it's a funny opening. It's not funny, but it's interesting. Interesting pawn structure here. They're building a crude fortress of sorts. A fortress in chess is just trying to build like an impenetrable position. Impenetrable position. So that you can't lose. I don't exactly know if that's what he's going for. I think he's going for just a very defensive setup for some reason, though. Which I don't exactly love. I like fun offensive games, but I can deal with it. Okay, now if takes or takes. Okay, I think we move here, threatening this. Wait. I thought I was on this side. I'm starting to lose it. What is... Can I even threaten anything with this? I can move here. Great. Actually, wait, no, that's crazy. They move queen out to defend or something. We can move this out. And we just made them. And no, we just get the queen. I'm so happy. That's fucking amazing. Because this square is blocked, this square is blocked. Both of these squares are blocked. His only way for his king to get out is for queen to f2. That's what we call a fucking W. Let's get some W's in the chat for that if there's anybody here. That's a fucking crazy win. They don't even capture the bishop? Alright. I'll defend my pieces if you want me to so badly, man. Um, how do I make this? How do I make this? This works. What's he gonna do to defend here? He's gonna move knight here, probably. That's a really good defending move. Releases the rook. Yeah, okay. He did it. Shit. I think we can't lose the bishop. So we can go for this pawn, which is a really nice win if we can get that. Oh, cracking my neck. We're doing fucking amazing. They're probably gonna... No. Okay. They defend. How do I mate? How do I mate here? I'm looking so intensely for a mate right now. This, then this is mate. But I don't think... How do they defend that? They just... They move their knight out. I think they... Yeah, they move their knight out here. No, that's still mate then. Wait, how do they stop? I think it's force mate here. I don't think that's stoppable. I don't think it's stoppable. And no, king can't even move. He built a fortress around himself, locking himself in so that he can't win. It's beautiful. I want to see my accuracy this match. It's got to be crazy. That bishop move had to be at least great. Winning the queen there was so nice. I'm so surprised I saw that actually though. This is why you gotta look for checks, y'all. Sorry, I had to refresh the thing there. Oh, that is his way out. That's valid. That's valid. I didn't think there was a way out of that. That's a good find. Damn. Now what's best move here? What's best move? We can always just sack the rook for another rook. Simplify a bit, you know? In this kind of positioning, you either want to look for checkmate or simplify, and at the moment, I'm relatively intelligent, I promise. Like, relatively so. No, I move here, then just here. We can take here. King has to move out again. We can always just move here or something. We can't force mate anymore, but we're up a queen, so there's not really a whole lot this guy can do about it. Uh, we still have two pieces that are undeveloped, so do they, though. At least his is helping, though. Like, his has an open file. Or at least, yeah, no, that's a completely open file. Okay, so we move here. Then where does he move? He could move here, which would be here. Then he can move here, here, here. And then And there. And then, well, I'm trying to calculate if this is mate or not. Then move down there. Which then forces him to that corner, and then I can't mate him. So that's not mate. It's not really our priority here then. Okay, we can start advancing pawns to try and get him stuck here too. Because if we move this here now, his only moves are here, here. Which then, no, it forces him here. Then what happens though? Oh. I think that just opened that up for me completely. Because now this move is really nice. Because what this does is threatens mate. It's a very difficult mate to stop as well. Because his king can't move again. I think his only move is sack bishop. I think that's his only move. And then that just delays it as well. Yeah. Oh. No, I see now. That stopped it. But not for long. Because we're up a queen still. A queen and a bishop and a knight to a rook. So those are both good trades here, I think, you know. Completely even, I think, too. And that's just about mate. What is that? Then, so this. Then what? This. Then they can move there. I'm trying to hold up. This is difficult to calc. Then if they move there, then here. And then they move up. And then we move. Nope, that's not a good knight sack, sadly. We can move here though, and then they move there, and then, or they do that, but then we just do this, and that's why they shouldn't have done that. Because now they have to move, yeah, there, and then that's really close to mate. Because then they have to move here. No, they have to move here. Then where's mate? Here's a thing. I'm trying to find the mate. This entire game has just been like, find the mate, find the mate, find the mate. Is there forced mate? Here. Yeah, here. Okay. There's got to be some fucking good moves in this game. I want to see the accuracy on that. It's either going to be really high or really low accuracy. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Wait, what is this? Clump, hold on. Blunder, yep. I knew this was terrible. Then they let me get in there. And then that's a blunder. And that's a miss because I could have forced mate. Hold up. I could have forced here. 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 Yep, best. Here. takes. Oh, and then that's mate. I should have seen that probably. That was only a few moves. And then from there it was just chill. Just chill winning. Anyway. We got a queen out of it. It wasn't really too big of a loss. We're gonna go for a Danish here if we can. Dope. Okay. Dope. Fully accept it. Come on, bro. You know you want to. You know you want those free pawns, right? Why don't they accept it at this level? Like, they accept it mostly. And then they're like, do I really want the rest of that, though? Yeah, bud. You probably do. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Stop them from making isolated pawns everywhere. We castle here, passive move. Get the rook out. Completely winning position, I think. Whoa. There's some stuff here. There's some really nice play. Yeah, we advance pawn here. We advance pawn. They can't do shit about that. Yeah. I'm tempted to do some shenanigans with this, but then they're just gonna block with this pawn here. Then we take the... Stop it. Go ahead. Stop it. I dare you. Try me. Try me, motherfucker. I'm hyped up to hell on sugar. And a little bit of caffeine. Yeah, you can't stop shit, can you? There. And if takes, and then... Okay, wait. Let me calculate takes. Yeah. Because takes, I can just display it. Then they can't block that. Wait, but no. Because then they just move here. Then they just move there. Very simply. I messed up the calcs on that. Damn it. Because then if I do this, then this, and this, yeah. They foiled me. Fuck. Wait, did they? Did they, though? I could draw it right now if I wanted. Knight here. Can't stop it because this is pinned to mate. Okay. Takes. If they take, then we win the knight. If they take like that, that's a problem. This is so tough. We're down so much material now. This is our only hope, this attack. Rook here forces queen to, like, here, I think. Yep. Okay, we can't lose the queen here. That's all we have. What do we have here? What do we have? We don't have queen here because then queen's right. Queen trades here. Anywhere in that queen trades is an issue. So we might just have to retreat the queen right now. That is not good. Our attack has fizzled. Our attack has just significantly fizzled. Can we come back this game? Probably. But it's going to be very tough. Our next move is probably just going to be centralize the rook and attack that. Which can't be defended. It's not being defended right now, believe it or not, despite this and this. Because if either of them, like, say this gets captured, this takes, this takes. This gets captured, this takes, this takes. In either way, they're in horrible position. They are in a sticky position to play, though. They're up material and minor pieces, but I have so many threats on the board, it's really hard to play around this. Which is why they're wasting a lot of time right now. Next move is just almost definitely to centralize the rook. Bring it up to like here. Attack this or attack this, depending on which captures. Likely the queen. Then they think they get a rook and a bishop for a bishop and a knight, but they don't. Also, I feel like I can use that. I think if I wait. So here, wait, they resign. Why'd they resign? Hold up, game review. Why did they resign? Did I miss something? Hold on. Hold on a minute. Brilliant. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, this bishop move was brilliant. That's what I thought. Great. That's a miss. What was the best move there? There? Really? Then here. Then what? Then the knight. So just wanted to repeat moves. Okay. What did I have? Move that knight there. That's like a miss or something. Yeah. What is white's best move here then? No, we just move here. We click best. No. Whatever. We'll go to a new 10-minute game. Why'd they resign? They stressed out or some shit? We go for the Danish again. Accept my Danish. You jackass. I mean, we just lock the pawn structure. We have more space in the middle than they do. So I think we're winning? Question mark? Like, they're trying to attack my pawns, sure, but then we have defense for both of their attacks. Okay, now they're trying to break up on the center. Makes sense. Basic stuff here, pretty much. We could always pull some bullshit, like, we're just gonna develop here. They capture, then we capture. And I think we're better, so. This is, I don't know why this guy's playing like this. Alright. I'll bite. The Maroxy defense. Maroxy? Maroxy? I don't know how to pronounce that. Thank you. Taking the bishop off this square allows me to take their pawn And then they move their knight and then stop me from taking their rook. But, wait, what? Free rook? Dope. They move here now, right? Then I'll trade queens, honestly. I'm up material, so I'm completely fine with trading. What in God's name are they doing? I'm gonna move this here just to relieve any pressure from these pawns. Move this bishop here to attack their queen. Now where do they move? They can move here, I guess. That works too. Lots of moves for them there. We're gonna capture this pawn, try and escape our queen or queen trade. Dope, we'll take that. And we're attacking a knight now. Okay, cool. So it looks like the position's settled a bit. Interesting move from our opponent. We take. We bite. We do this. Captures here, probably. Doubles my pawns. Probably not my best play with that pawn there. Or they just let it happen. Now we put some pressure on that pawn since it's in a lot of issues right now. Having a lot of problems. Okay, very aggressive rook. Defend the bishop with our rook. And get our king a little farther out of the danger. What? Excuse me? This motherfucker has just sacked all of his pieces. We have a lethal mate threat coming. What is his dumbass gonna do? We are attacking this pawn for free. We are doing this, which is mate, by the way. Okay, they get mate out of there. That makes sense. He resigns when I take his pawn. Great. Okay. We aren't even gonna game review that. I don't wanna. We're gonna play a Dutch. Yeah, man. The whole point of this just to get some pieces out quick. Same thing with his. Get his castling. We're only about a move and a half behind him. Bishop here is probably best. Because then we still have the option to open that pawn up. We're going to castle, though. We're going to force that, actually. We're going to take here. We're going to force him to either back the living hell up, yeah? Okay. Now he's backing up is the thing. Once you start backing up, you're not going to stop. Oh, or he is. I don't know what he's expecting from this, though. You can take the knight, but then I take back. I've gotten my pawns out like a significant amount. And I'm threatening this. Which is a very real threat. Okay. Winning a pawn. I think that move just wins a pawn. Okay, no. He has got that. If I move here, this knight's completely trapped other than that square. Our pawns are rushing up this board right now. So his knight moves there. Probably should develop my knight. Oh, I forgot the pawn was defending that, but knight comes out, knight comes out. I'm just making a ton of moves in a row with the knight. Obviously, it's legal. Trust. Legal in 1 out of 50 states. Why with the pawn? If queen, then I did this and this. Why couldn't you just let me do that? Which is 1 a fork, 2 check, so I could just take with this as well. I can't move that because that's defending this. Slow roll bishop. Get the rook out, maybe. I have a completely closed side. I have not lost a single pawn. No pawns have been taken this game. Now he's trying for him, but... honestly, we move here. Then we can move here for free because this, if... yeah, that's fine. Let's see if he sees it. Take it. Okay. What's the best spot to move to for free? Oh, but if I move... then that... quick. Okay. We're down a little bit of time. That's just, like, me thinking things out loud. Now I can't do this shit. Fuck. For anyone comments I have the vocabulary of a middle school student, it is because I do. I'm a high school student, but I still fucking swear every other fucking word. I don't give a fuck. 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 I'm willing to die for this shit. Yeah, that's what I was figuring. They're getting some nice pawns here. This game has had no real, like... block this so the knight's not attacked by 2. This game hasn't had any real huge blunders or anything. That defends. That defends. Obviously, it's risky to defend something that has to be defended by something that won't be able to defend the other thing if it's defending. Did that make any sense? For some reason, I don't think it did. Takes, maybe? And then threatening that? I mean, but... takes, like... what is he doing here? I'm so lost. I don't know what he's... yeah, okay, so he does that, and then I do this. Well, then what? Then you're down a pawn. Don't take with queen, please. For my sake. Okay. Maybe I wanted him to take with queen. Bit late for that now, though. His knight's been trapped this whole game. Like, all he can do is this. What's that going to do for him, though? He's up a full piece and a pawn. Wait, when did that happen? When did he get an extra knight? It was perfectly even here. Oh, I get it, yeah. Oh, that's a little problem. If I go here, okay, we go here. Because if this, then okay, let's say we were back a move. They were aiming for this, this. Motherfucker, what? Sure. Now what? Now what? Now my queen goes up here, attacks your king, gets some free pawns. I don't see what this guy's goal is. He's got some interesting strategies for sure. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Just noticed a bunch of people logged on, so hi. How you doing? Okay. Opening up the king is a bold choice, though. Like, they probably knight move out to get their knight into the game again. But opening up their king like that is bold. They are still up a full knight and a pawn. Goal here is just, you know. Actually, we go here aiming for this, which pins. We aim for this, pinning that. And then we just win the queen. That's the goal. I don't know why he captured with pawn here, by the way, earlier. That's weird. I thought he wanted his knight back in the game. I thought that was the whole point. Okay. Now, though, we have a very different threat, and I think that's mate. If I'm not mistaken, that there's mate after this, then this. The way they can delay it the most is this, then this, this, and that's mate. But how I assume they're gonna do it, this. That's not mate. That's damn close, but that's not mate. What the hell? They opened up a square with their knight. I wasn't accounting for that. Why wasn't I accounting for that? Capture again. They gotta move here. Then we capture again. We move here, I think. Yes! That's what we call fucking good checkmate right there. I think... We're just gonna check game review, like the very brief opening page of it. That's GG's, though. That was a well-played game. Just came out on top at the end because of that strat. Holy shit. 96% opening accuracy. That's what we call good. Danish opening? Come on, yeah. Accept it. Yes. I fed you another pawn. Take it. He didn't even notice because he pre-moved. Take my pawn. Take my other pawn. Come on. Come on, take my pawn. Alright. Now I know the best move is that. You developed the bishop, get this here, get that there, maybe. We have some really nice ideas on the field already. I don't know why I stutter so bad when say field. Actually, I think we just castle. Then we can start developing like some really nice stuff. Takes here. This looks like a really nice mating file. I don't know about y'all, but this seems really beautiful to me. They're probably just gonna move that. That's expected, though. That, then... Oh. I had something for that. What did I have? I didn't think that was gonna be the play, but what did I have? Maybe here. That's not a phenomenal. We're doing good. Hey, everyone who just started watching again. I'm seeing another spike in people. How's everyone doing? It's about even game right now. Threatening a fork here. Threatening this. Winning me a rook. This is a pretty good positioning, honestly. We're also threatening the queen, obviously, but figured that was less important to state. Uh, now we're attacking this square, pinning it to the king. We're also going to move here, hopefully. But if they do this, that kind of just defeats all of that, which would be really unfortunate for me. Okay, they didn't stop it. Meaning check and this. Also, though, if they move this way, I can move this. If they move this way, I can move this. Is there any mating ideas here? Okay, wait. I feel like there's a mating idea now. So I go here. They either run or they move their queen that way. Do I have anything if they run? I know I don't if they have the queen block, though. No, we're just going to take the rook. It's a pretty nice looking rook. We'll check next turn if they let us. Will we check? I already said I would, so I have to commit. If they queen trade, then we're just completely winning because we're up and we're trading pieces now. Yo, we're at peak viewers for the stream. What's up? How's everyone doing? Right now we're threatening king. Yeah. There's not a whole lot going on. We're up a rook. It's a pretty nice looking game. I mean, we're not fully up a rook. We're rook for knight, but and we dropped all the way back down. Oh well. Oh well. Everything just went down. Might be the worst thing of everything. Oh no. If I move this here, they just move up, right? Then what? Wait, then mate. No, but then this blocks that. Okay, we move this back. This here. Moves here or here. Then here. And then that's just mate, I think. Yeah. We can all agree that's mate, and I'm not just completely losing my mind. Yeah, alright, so we're just going to let that queen sit there, completely attacked. He has one move, or he can sack the queen and not lose. Those are his two options. He's probably just going to take the one where he runs. He takes either of these, I'll just be impressed. But there's no chance in hell. There's mate in two ways. There's mate in two ways, I just realized. I think it's even more funny, though, that I can bring the rook into the attack. There's a lot on the board, I know. It's just showing that they can either queen sack or run and die. That's their only two options. Thumbs up, let's go. We're getting some chat interaction. Yeah, they can queen sack or run and die. Those are your two options, buddy. Now run and die. They queen sacked. They actually let themselves We never speak of this again. This never happened. Okay, guys? We can all agree. This never happened. I was never there on the night of January 1st. Okay. I've never been to the Capitol building. Anyway. What is their threat here? This. Brilliant. Then we move to the corner. They were threatening the pawn, I think. But then rook. Yeah, we just gotta lose the pawn, unfortunately, for two more. Unfortunate trade, you know. Wish I could have had it better. Yeah, we're just gonna take your pawn over here instead. Don't worry. We're gonna make your execution relatively swift. Probably, or we could just start pushing a pawn, I guess. But I feel like this is better, because then here probably, or here, or there. Okay, that's a choice. Okay, he's just running for it now. We just move up here. Then we move here when they move here. Brilliant. This guy's a genius, y'all. Like, actually beyond my intellect. He's playing moves that I can't understand. If I move here, there's no more checks from the knight. If you move directly next to a knight, they can't check you anymore. This is a check, then this. This is a check, then this. This and this do nothing. This attacks my rook, but also gets taken. This does nothing. This does nothing. That's not possible. We push the pawn. That's simply how you gotta calculate things in chess sometimes. Okay, then they move here, though, and then that's annoying, so we move here. Defend it from this and this. It's kind of the takes Hikaru thing, but like simpler. Also, I just lost the fucking rook. See, this is why we gotta calculate our moves. Actually, no, I didn't. I traded rooks at the worst. Actually, best case scenario here, we trade rooks. Because he digs there, he thinks he's threatening that, which he's really not. And then I get his rook. It's beautiful. It's a great time, y'all. You gotta trust, it's a great time. Absolutely phenomenal. Terrible impressions. You know, I could just sack and then queen. I could sack and queen. Do I want to? Nah. Also, if you're exactly 3 tiles adjacent from a knight, they can't check you. If they're a D0 here, that would be great for demonstration purposes. If we move here, they can't check us with the knight, but they can do this. And then this. And this. Then this. Yeah. No, that's not ideal. So we move here, and then they can't do shit with their knight. Their knight ain't doing shit. Aight, bro. Chill, bro. Homie gotta chill. If I can move here and then rook trade, that would have been ideal. Here, they can't check us anymore because we're directly adjacent to the knight. If you're at the corners, then he can check you. If you're at these spots, though, you're safe. He can check you if you're here, 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 here. Here, 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 here. And then I'm not going to make outward from that, but, you know, that's pretty much how it is. It's like a fucking diamond. Thing is, if they move this, I just take or take. But then that rook's hanging. You gotta think ahead. Move here, here. Here, here. 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 Alright. It's not mate, but it's very close to it. Yeah, he has to move here now. He has to move there or there now. Or block. Those are his options. Okay. He moves down. Okay. Then if we move here, he just blocks. If we move there, he just moves to any one of these squares. You know what, we can... I want to repeat once to see if he blunders and puts his king on e1 instead of d1. Just to... Okay, that's different now, see? Because... fuck. Did you move king here? If king there, I'm impressed. If king there, I'm impressed. Rook here. Rook here, here, here. Likely there. We just start advancing this pawn again. From when was the last time? Move 32. We're on 49 now. You know, no biggie. It's only been 17 moves since we pushed that pass pawn again. I mean, we were under threat most of it. Down here, then I feel like that's gotta be some sort. Yeah, that's a mistake. Because then I can just do this. Okay, so he blundered the knight. He can move his king up, but what's that gonna do? Alright. We can get his last pawn too if we want. Or we can promote for checkmate. I want to promote for checkmate. That would be such a good fucking mate. Oh, buddy. Get promotion mated. A8 equals queen mate. Yes. 5 great moves. Played really well there. Knight out. Danish, maybe? Again? Yes. Captures, moves here. Captures, moves here. Captures, moves here. Oh, it's beautiful. Fully accepted Danish right there. They move here. We move here. They move there. We move here. I know so much theory for this, I'm pretty sure, but then I'm so not confident in any of it. You know, it's like I'm I think I know it, but like what if I just don't? And I'm just bullshitting all the time. How have we been streaming for an hour? We've had like 50 views and then no messages. Is anybody actually there? Am I getting botted for some reason? Hello? Anyone alive? Um, we could develop this here. Free pawn, forks, queen, bishop, this. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's probably a good move here. We could have developed something, probably could have, we could have gotten a lot of stuff out. But I think that this is a really nice idea, and I want to go for it if possible. They have to try and defend this, or it's a really nice tech. Or they could do that. Um, W, it's a huge W right there. What I really hate is this hollowed out structure right here. For our king, just means he's easily back ranked, which I really don't like. In theory, pawn here, pawn, bishop, knight, queen as well. But knight defends that square, pawn here, that. Okay, this is getting like calky. Too much so even for me, honestly. And that's saying something. If I don't want to calc it, it's not something that anybody wants to calc. Because I really love calcing shit out. This. I had a sacrifice idea there. Wasn't gonna work out, it looks like. Wasn't meant to be. This is a free pawn if they let me. It's also pinned. Also this, then this. We have to take it. It was attacking a rook. This attacking that free pawn. If they move it at all, then we get their knight, which would be beautiful, honestly, because we lost our knight earlier. They do that. Then we have... No, not that. Give the king some space to breathe. This is a fork between my king and my queen. This does nothing. This does nothing. This does nothing. Back. All do nothing. Except for this one, which is horrifying. I'm not even scared of it, though, because I can just take this pawn, start destroying his pawn tree. I love it. I love chess lingo, but, not lingo, but puns. We capture here, then So if we move here, then check. That's the only, or there. Oh, that's a, no, because then this. If I do this, then there's no more checks. I can do this if like some bullshit sack. Yeah. That rook fork is there, but only if this queen weren't there. That's a problem. That's there. They just want to take that pawn though. Or they want my king? Sure. They move there, then I move there. They can't mate me. They can repetition me if they want. I'm fine with that. I'm down a piece. I'll offer them a draw even. Oh, they mated me. Dang, that was like the first match we lost today. I was kind of cooking before this. Whatever. We lost a piece at the start. That was just fucking on me. Hope for a Stafford here, which is this. Yep, then this. They didn't take the pawn. Take the pawn. They didn't take the pawn. I'll take a pawn. What? Did they forget to do that first? Were they trying to fried liver me? Huh? No more checks. Okay. Huh? Here, then here if they capture. There's no actual... Okay, no, actually I can't capture back, but... This is attacking this. Almost forgot about that. In the heat of everything. Send a counterattack up. Maybe pawn up. Bishop attacks. Rook attacks. Or I could do something funny. This here, this here. This out. Wait, I can do this. Yep. That's nice. Defends the rook and attacks the queen. Hold on. I don't know. I think this is... I don't know what this is, but... Also can't do that there. Can't do that either. So, like... If that was their ideal square or something, because... Knight moves, discover check, whatever, bullshit. Ain't no more. All my pieces are undeveloped is the problem. And I don't think they learned past this move in whatever theory they're learning. The hope here, though. Okay. Realistically, we're not going to get this. But the hope is that I can get a windmill. Windmill would be here. Here, kind of. This knight moves. Then I would move rook here. Okay, no, it's no longer possible. See? Already fucking debilitated. Yeah, so now we gotta do this. That check ain't do shit. It's now queen, rook, whatever, you know? You know? Do be how it do be now. We gotta get some pieces out really fast here, just to stop any bullshit from happening. Yeah, see, this is what I'm trying to stop. No, pad. Now I'm attacking this. Can't do this because this, that. Everything is so well protected right now. Yeah, I swear if they try and make any bullshit moves. They move here. Completely fine. Still winning the knight. They move here. Here. Okay, beautiful. Looks like we defended this off, whatever the hell kind of attack that was. We perfectly fended off. We came out winning, actually. Damn, I blundered that. Wait, no I didn't. What do I do here? What do I do? What I do, this, then this. Right now I have to figure out where to move my king. I can move here or here. I think there's one choice right there, because if not, then I moved here, and wherever their knight moved, they could just get a free discover check on me. Okay. We gotta retreat to here. Because then this, two defenders. Because they gotta have less attackers than defenders on it. Oh, are they trying to do some bullshit where they just repeat moves until I have to forfeit my bishop? I think they are. Oh no, that's just not. That's not even a move. Okay, so I have to forfeit my bishop. Okay, so bishop for... Wait, they just didn't take my free bishop. Instead, they gave me a free knight. This guy is confusing as shit. Like, he was playing like a goddamn menace earlier. Okay, he moves there. This guy is the most confusing fucker. Yeah, have at it, bro. Have to defend that pawn somehow. We defend like this, so they can't just capture and check us and then just win, essentially. What the fuck? Okay, wait, is there any ideas of sacking here? Then I move here, and they move there. Then I have to move, then they move. Okay, yeah, no, that's a free rook for them. We don't do that. We move to the corner, where we can also defend this pawn from. Oh no, they have two attackers on the pawn. Fuck. Fork. 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 This is getting dicey, I'll be honest. Despite me technically being up material, all their pieces are so active it doesn't matter. Gotta block the queen from doing jack shit. We're gonna move this here if they move the queen to either of these two spaces. Or if they move rook there, we can move our bishop there too. Ideally, we're gonna want to push this pawn up so we can get our king out and we can get our rook in. We're up a bishop, though. I don't see any bad situations for me here. Okay, we can't move the pawn up now, but we can still do some nice little things. We're going to offer the rook trade so that we can maybe stop their attack a little bit. Because if we get rid of that rook, then we're just kind of... Their attack is fizzled. It's fucking gone. That's what it is. Since they don't have a knight, I'm safe to do this. If they had a knight, here, 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 or here would be mate. Okay. They have a couple options here. None of them are really great. Yeah, I think I can just passively just move a pawn over here. Because right now their options are this, then this, then they're just like losing. We can always move this up one as well to give my king an escape square. Hopefully get that in the future. Any piece trades that are equal are phenomenal. Thing is, this one right here is a bit risky because then they bring this in. I have to escape my king. Actually, wait, no, that's not risky at all now that I have an escape square. I think I'm perfectly fine with that, yeah. Because rook defends, so I can't take. I don't even have to have my queen back here anymore. I can start attacking. Attacking that pawn now. We only have 2 pawns left, sure. But we're up a bishop. I don't think there's a whole shit ton this guy can do. And if we get any luck, we can trade rooks as well and just win. You know. What you attacking there, bud? You seeing things again? I don't know why I'm talking in southern accent all of a sudden. I can't stop. I can stop. There we go. Attack here. Boom. That's pinned, so it's an automatic trade of material. It's a trade of material. Wait, actually, now if they capture, we capture back. Then we capture back when they capture. We're just trading off everything we can. Retreat the bishop. Block the check. They move back. Or not. Where else can they move? Oh, they can move right there. Now they can take my bishop. Then I take the rook. And if they take my rook attempting to stop me, I take that. Okay, now it's iffy. Now it's really iffy. We have 1 pawn against their 3 and a queen endgame. Probably could have moved here to try and like do something, but I think my best chance right here is this. That promotion's my only real chance. They probably just move up or something. I have to move my king. Keep doing that. See what happens. I'm not lining up my queen with your queen. That won't happen. Oh my god, fuck off. He's just gonna keep checking me until I do it, isn't he? This jackass. Now I lined him up, right? So he's probably just gonna move here, here. But does he want a queen? He doesn't want a queen trade here. If he gets a queen trade, then I'm happy, actually. Now my king's safe from any checks. Yup. If they move that pawn down, they're a fucking idiot. I hate to say it, but now I can stale if I want. I won't because I'm a nice guy, but like, I understand I'm down material, but like, look at this positioning though. I'm pretty sure I'm completely winning, despite being down 2 pawns in this endgame. I'm pretty sure I'm completely winning. Because here, or bullshit move he plays, and like I get into the corner. And we move up here. Then we can get our queen there and just win his queen. Yes, queen trade forced. Yes. Okay, wait. Now we win if we move here. Unless he moves. No. We win. No. Now we win. Yeah, okay, good game. Good game. That was a really good game. That was a really good game. Like, that was intense down to the second. I just want to see, like, the accuracy and stuff. Never mind, I shouldn't have seen the accuracy. New 10-minute game. Stafford? Why? Why does anybody play this? You just move knight out to defend the pawn. Then pawn there to attack the queen. Knight here. This is just... I can't believe anybody at my level plays this anymore. I find this offensive at this point. Like, goddamn, get a goddamn better opening. Get a better fucking opening. Like, the second I castle, this attack is entirely dead. And I'm all the better for it. Like, if it put me in an even slightly worse positioning, I'd say it's a good opening. But it really doesn't. It's not forcing in the slightest. Okay, that's forcing. Here. Yeah. Okay, wait. Say here. Here. But if this, then we don't have much. But we do have an open bishop now. Yes, sir. I'm so happy with that trade right there. That's like one of my favorite things right there. This trade, he either loses his queen or he moves it out of this file. Whatever. Loses his bishop. Or we trade queens and he destroys his pawn structure. That might have been a brilliant. I'll be honest. Like, I guess they could have bishop used. There were stuff to counter it. They just didn't play it. I didn't think they would play it. They don't have any checks. It's just over. Come on, just do it, buddy. Brother, come on, man. Or you move your queen. You can only move it to like one. You can move it here, here, here. Here or here safely. He has 5 safe queen moves. That's it. Or actually 6. Yeah, 6 safe queen moves. One of them gets a pawn. All of them lose the bishop. Right? Yep, you lost your bishop. Good job. Congrats, motherfucker. It's what you get for playing that opening. That is what he gets. Not even going to feel bad for that one. And now we get his rook. And now we get his rook. Then we just use the outside pawn. We use the H pawn. Or they have an H pawn now on my side. Brilliant. Good for you, bud. You're down a rook and a bishop completely. What else? What are you going to do? Undouble my pawns, please, for me. Just do me a favor. Just undouble my pawns. Thank you. And they're completely in the center on the 4th rank as black. This is just looking like a beautiful game. My bishop may be trapped, sure. But, like, yeah, that gets out. Yeah, we can just do this. Text the nut. No. I knew it. I saw it. The second I moved, I saw it. Actually, no, we can just do this now. That's actually just better for us, too, because we can do this, too. We can pierce through and get these after he captures. Or we can... I was overreacting so bad on that. Now I'm capturing one of his 2 pieces. Or he's doing that, sure. That works. Man, do you think I care at this point, dude? This motherfucker. Can't move his rook out, because here's bad. Here's just not good for him. Here also loses it. Here's alright for him, but like, man. Oh, this is hilarious. What do I do now though? Like, I'm getting all quiet and stuff because I'm trying to think of an idea. Most of them aren't working out. Like, I have like a few running through my head. Most of them aren't doing great. Um, that's mate on the queen. They just need to move there. So you know what? We're gonna just like lightly defend that. Probably move rook here afterwards. Set up an attack on that queen. While also threatening this. Like that kind of, you know how it is. Y'all know what it is. Silento. 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 Oh, come on, do it for me. Gotta check my phone. I'll deal with that later. Queen trade is still available, by the way. I think I forgot to mention that. At any times, I can just get rid of his queens. Debilitate his pawn structure if I want as well. What? What is that? What's he trying to do? Like, what is this motherfucker trying to do? So I move here. Well, I'm considering a sack here. That would not be getting the double exclam for sure. Rook's open, so this is not really an option, like getting back to the back rank. I'm so tempted to just play here and see what happens, but I don't think I can. I think I afford here. Maybe. No! I forgot about the pawn. I forgot about the pawn. I forgot about the pawn. Oh, the pawn. The pawn killed me. Play Dutch. Van Geet opening. Sure. Whatever the hell a Van Geet is. Come on, do it. Come on. Getting the same result, just with a couple more moves to it. Double pawns or get your queen back. Take your pick. Move this here, defend the knight, or I mean the rook. Knight's just dead, but oh well. Rest in motherfucking pieces. You didn't really do shit for me. Move here. Get this out. Get this out. I feel like I'm not winning this game after the opening like I normally do. My black openings are significantly worse than my white ones, though, to be fair. Like, I play the Danish Gambit on white, which is really good at this level. But on this, I play Dutch, which I'm not great at. And it's just really good normally, but I'm not great at it. So, if I moved here, they would just move here, pinning it, winning my rook. So, we're just gonna get our bishop out. Rare that this bishop can go all the way out here. Get the knight out. This is already being defended by that. We are going to probably castle next turn. Or move here. We threaten the rook. We also threaten a check. So if he misplays moves there or something. Okay, he defends that. Move this so we can start getting our rook active. Okay, that just opens up this check, and then if they move left one, we get this check, which forks. What do I want to do here, though? I think free pawn's worth it. I can move here, sack the knight for... No, I can't do that anymore, but... Not necessarily bad situation. I feel like I could be winning still. This is really nice. Good attack. Oh. That's debilitating. That kind of cuts me off in this position, honestly. Either of these is incapable because like this, these pawns pushing just pisses me off. Pawns pushing pissing me off. And there is our second rook in the game. Now that knight can't move for shit. Or can. The rook can now, so... we'll move here because this is still being defended by this. And this. This because then like There's this just escaping the night. I don't even have like a better explanation for that than escaping the night. This here, then that's kind of nice. We can move here. Then if here, here, if there, we don't have any more checks, obviously, because it's adjacent. I think this is best. Probably just gonna move the pawn that I'm attacking, but I'm not actually attacking that pawn because this knight. It's kind of obnoxious. Oh, this is tough. Tough match. I think my knight's kind of trapped. My knight's got to go to the edge of the board. That's not good. That's a really nice square for the knight that they have. That's a fork, so we gotta watch out. Here, so they don't do this. Even if they do, they don't get shit from it. This is tough. Honestly, some tough matches here. Probably gonna end stream after this one. Thanks to any new subscribers, by the way. I think I got one notification a little bit ago. I missed. Apologies for that, though. What are they offering here? I was focusing real hard. They're just attacking my rook. Great. I attack you now. They move here. That's bad. Here's fine. Here's fine. But that's the corner and the edge of the board. That's fine. That's fine. They move here or here that pretends one of those squares for my knight. Actually, no, it doesn't. That actually enables it even better because I want trades right now. I'm looking to trade. This is... Wait, he's disconnected? Aw. It wouldn't have been a great win, but you know, I would have been fine with it. I wouldn't have complained about a forfeit win. What's he threatening? That's protected. That's protected. That's protected. That's protected. That's protected. That's protected. He can't move anymore. Can I attack him at all? Because he can't move. He literally can't move. He will be taken. Get that out of the way so we can start going towards his knight. Or we can, like, we're probably going to defend with the pawn here. Just make sure he doesn't promote. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, no, that anchors his knight in. Okay. Now we gotta reevaluate. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. That's fine. But, like, you know. That's bad. It's fine. That's fine. And, oh, he has 3 open spaces now. I can't defend all those. Even if I tried, he'd see me trying to defend him and just stop me. I'd always try and get this in. Motherfucker. I don't know why I tried to capture. I knew it was defended fully. Instinct, maybe. What's he looking for? What the hell is this guy going for right now? He's going for this pawn? I. Two chains. Oh. No, because now if he... Okay, hold on. We gotta... His knight can't check me. That's a given because I'm adjacent to it. Okay. If I can get my rook up here, we just win. Because this... That's not allowed. Yeah, clearly. I think I'm just completely. One move is mate. It's mate in one. It's mate in one. I don't know if he sees it. I don't know if he's going to try and stop it. I think this delays it by a few moves, but yeah, good game. All right. With that, I'm going to end the stream. Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more. Hopefully, we'll be streaming again tomorrow. But for now, have a great night, evening, day, morning, to afternoon. I am stuttering like hell.